Am I good? Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Ladies,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Turning Time Podcast. This is episode I forget. And today we are still on the road to talking about matches. And since we just finished off 3 of the biggest eras in WWE, which was the Attitude, Ruthless Aggression, and the PG era, trust me, we still have more to touch up on, like the New Generation, the Reality era, the Pandemic era,
the Golden era.
We have a lot to touch up on, but there was something that I wanted to redo since the beginning of the podcast, and that is the greatest Survivor Series matches of all time. Now, people who have been avid listeners of the podcast remember we did this way back 2 years, 3 years ago, since when the podcast started, and we said that the winner of that one was the Team WWF against the Alliance from Survivor Series 01. That is posted on our Instagram page, which will be updated once we figure out a new winner for this bracket, because I feel like with that match, there could have been other options to win. I get it. I still get it to this day why it won, but logic. So, logic, word of the podcast, logic. And, these guys...
I'm going to insult him with that one because I like that match. So.
Exactly, and I think Joe's tired of giving standing ovations. So... Because believe it or not, we have made smart decisions when it comes to winners of brackets in this podcast before.
I was shocked to find out.
Yes, we have made some smart decisions, believe it or not. And no, it wasn't based off of, theme songs or finishing moves. It was...
Hey, remember, here's another thing that lives by, Anthony. Don't let the facts get in the way of a good story.
Okay, there you go. See? Point proven. So, we're going to be touching up on this again. And then after that, that's when the year-end celebrations begin. But I feel like this would be a great bracket to go over again, especially with an updated list, considering that there are matches from last year's Survivor Series added into the picture now. So before we get into this, I want to send a shout out to Wrestling in Mom's Basement on YouTube. Go check them out. They've been posting up some good content. Please subscribe, like their videos so they can gain some traction. Follow them on Instagram and Twitter. Also, check out Jason Rowland, H2O Wrestling. Yep. He just did a show last weekend. We talked about it. So go check that out. They have
last November, next Saturday.
The day of Survivor Series.
The day of Survivor Series. We have last November.
Man, you're going to miss Punk's return.
Yeah, I'm so upset about missing Phyllis's return.
You're going to be too busy watching Kill Tremont instead of fucking... Yeah. I'm gonna call him Kill Tremont. I don't know why, but yeah, you're gonna be too busy watching him over Phyllis. How dare
Phyllis is going to TNA. He's been teasing the other two too much.
Nah, Phyllis is going to NWA.
He's either going to TNA or NWA or MLW.
Hey man, he's straight edge. You don't like cocaine.
To be fair, I don't think he's gonna stoop that low and go to NWA. It'll be big if he goes into Impact, but
I'm just saying WWE and AEW's been teased a lot in this week alone.
That's because he's trolling his ass off.
A little too much, and I don't think he was going to be a Survivor Series anyway.
He trolls better than he does fight in UFC.
And I'm gonna be honest, I don't even think Randy Orton's showing up. I think the fifth member might be Kevin Owens.
Yeah, it's such a letdown.
It's a letdown, but here's the thing.
I think the fifth member.
Really, the only reason why people even care about the Survivor Series is because who's going to show up.
I think this is the problem. WWE never mentioned anything about Punk and Orton. Never. Sure, they dropped hints here and there, but I think they're just catering.
That's all they got to do. They have to realize that they don't need to mention anything as long
as they don't.
Yeah.
The problem is the wrestling fans. They are etched and putting it in everybody's heads. It's going to be Punk and Orton. Because it turns out the only ones getting disappointed would be them. Because they're the ones that said, hey,
yeah, because WWE fans take take anything WWE throws at them, and they keep asking for more, no matter how bad.
Exactly. It's not just WWE fans; it's wrestling fans all around. You give them something, and they're going to run with it. But in the end, they get disappointed because they didn't get what they want. That's why, like, I brought up a point, I think, on Twitter. I'm not going to be disappointed next week when Survivor Series happens. I'm not. I'm going to enjoy the show, regardless of the fact what's going to happen. If Punk and Orton don't show up, okay. I still think it's going to be a good show. I'm not going to sit here and cry about it. I'm not going to sit here and be like, "Oh my God, Punk could have showed up at War Games, or Orton could have been the 5th member." I don't care.
I do think Orton has a good chance of returning.
Yes, I think Orton more than Punk.
But I just think
it's definitely a case of Orton more than Punk for sure.
Yeah. I just think last night on SmackDown, when Cody not when Cody saved LA Knight,
when Cody was in the Nick Aldis's office
background, I wonder if they do will they do like a one-night trade where Becky's on teams on the SmackDown War Games, Owens is on the Raw.
I was going to say, because Owens is suspended.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And since he's suspended from SmackDown, Adam Pearce probably gave him the call. Kevin Owens, we need, can we use him for one night? You guys can have Becky.
Yeah.
Because, honestly, I thought it was going to be Jade Cargill, to be honest with you.
Jeez.
But
at least it was Becky. Fuck. That would have been all.
I mean, with Becky in the picture, it officially.
91.
Well, no. Because if you think about War Games, this will kill 2 feuds at once. This will kill Becky officially ending things with Damage Control for the year, because she feuded with them in the beginning.
About that.
I don't think it's going to end the feud with Charlotte. I think Bianca moves on from it. I think it's going to benefit more Bianca than Charlotte. Honestly, I think Charlotte turns heel. Again. I think Charlotte is going to be the reason. There's only 2 outcomes I can think of for that match. Damage Control loses because of Bayley.
Yeah, Bayley takes the fall.
I think that's going to be the start of Bayley getting pushed out of Damage Control.
Yeah, they're literally just doing the bloodline, and Bayley is in the role of Sami Zayn.
or Damage Control gets the win, which I think they need. Damage Control gets the win because Charlotte turns heel and attacks either Bianca or Becky to cost them the match. But I think Bianca, especially if you want to build Bianca Charlotte towards WrestleMania.
I don't think it's Bianca, because they're making a big deal as Bianca.
Yeah, I would say Bianca if anybody should turn heel.
I was going to say, because Bianca and Charlotte have made it a big deal as of late, especially Bianca saying.
They're definitely positioning the fact that Charlotte seemed to be the one that's going to get the next title shot against Io. They've definitely positioned that.
I think, and I still think Io should be champion going into Mania.
It should be Io and Bayley at 40.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's the title match. I swear to Christ.
No, nothing else now.
I swear to Christ, if they do the agenda where Charlotte wins the belt back, and it's her and Bianca for the title, I lost all interest.
That don't need to be a title match.
It doesn't. I lost all interest.
Then you're literally treating Io and Bayley like Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho.
Thank you.
But then that's that issue. Yeah.
Because
I feel like for the women's tag team titles, it's just the equivalent of the U.S. belt.
Honestly, that's where Asuka and Kairi Sane come in.
Yeah,
they're obviously good at the tag titles.
Against fucking witches, it makes fucking all the sense in the world. Because Kyla and Alba are beating Chelsea and Piper at some point.
I feel like they'll get the titles before Rumble. It's a given. Because they've been pushing Alba and Isla a little bit, little by little. They've been getting some highlights. I feel as though they're going to get the titles. That's your match at Mania.
Well, something has to do the spooky shit. We don't have Alexa. We don't have Bray anymore.
Well, Alexa's going to come back at Rumble. I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah, Alexa's probably
not coming back and won't think her baby.
Alexa's going to come back. Carmella's going to come back.
Alexa's out of here.
Yeah. Wait, she's out?
If she comes
she's
back,
almost about ready to poop out her kid.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. She's going to be on her way back. Carmella's going to definitely be on her way back.
Carmella came fuck ton of respect for me. Fucking 60 hours and later labor. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's because Carmella has had past problems, and I get it. But kudos to her. Kudos to her. I applaud her. I still congratulate Corey and Carmella because that was.
Oof.
I understand if Corey needs to take fucking 2-3 weeks off. I understand.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
I would not be mad if Corey takes off for Survivor Series because
all day.
Yeah.
Might as well give Corey like the rest of the year. Give him a break.
Well, especially if Punk is coming back, we don't want another Jeff Perry situation.
Well, no, Corey said himself he's professional. He's not gonna.
Yeah, he is. Not Phyllis.
I don't think so, though. I think Phyllis would be fine if they mended fences. I think they'll be fine.
January 13th, Phyllis's return to professional wrestling. AJ Ospreay full time.
Phil Brooks is hard to kill.
Oh God!
They're going for Punk and Mercedes at TNA.
I think we're.
Yeah, you know it's also hard to kill Moose's push.
TKO UFC. And wanting to work with Punk again.
Yeah, because hey, let's bring back TNA by having Alex Shelley, who's been our top guy, freaking defend the damn belt against goddamn Moose. Like, for fuck's sake.
That's the match going forward?
That's the world title match for the Hard to Kill pay-per-view.
It's that and Trinity and Jordan.
Yeah, Trinity and Jordan, which is...
Okay, that's fine.
That's fine.
But Moose?
Yeah. Because remember, he was once a TNA champion.
Moose?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's the best you got?
I'm not even joking. That it has been an announced match.
Moose isn't even in the top 64 for Wrestler of the Year, and you're putting him.
He's not in the top 128.
Yes, this is the guy.
Don't ask me.
Shit, I would have thrown in Chris Sabin.
Yeah, really. I don't know why they haven't gone to that yet.
I wouldn't have thrown in Chris Sabin.
I don't understand how they haven't had the machine guns face each other after the belt.
Well, yeah, he will, but he's
if you really wanted to make a big deal, I would call some people to come back just for one night.
Yeah,
and
I mean, they probably still will.
Like Jay Lethal or fucking Jeff Jarrett, you know? As much as I get fucking nightmares about Bree Woo, I would.
I want to have Jeff Jarrett beat Alex Shelley, honestly.
Smartest man in pro wrestling.
Yeah, Golfer said it.
I mean, what says more about TNA than Jeff Jarrett walking out of every pay-per-view as a champion?
Yeah, I want to have Jeff Jarrett.
Now you know Jeff Jarrett's. I'm sorry, and I love AEW, but you know Jeff Jarrett's having a hand in helping book AEW when MJF was 5 stories going around because that was literally Jarrett in 03-04.
Yeah.
You know Jarrett has a booking, has a hand in the booking when it's his storyline and it's an advertised match. And Jarrett has to go over.
Bree woo.
God. Okay. We're getting sidetracked.
This is twice we've gotten sidetracked trying to film this damn thing.
I got sidetracked in the intro alone. Okay.
Greatest Survivor Series match of all time.
All right. Greatest Survivor Series matches. Check us out. Check out Turning Time Podcast on YouTube, Instagram, X, and I believe our Facebook page is gone. So I'm going to have to try and redo that.
Use Zuckerberg.
Well, no, because I think we had a previous owner or a previous person run that page, and now that's gone.
Again,
so
the way of a good story. Fuck you, Zuckerberg.
But it's okay. Facebook's not really much traction anymore, so I would rather go follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Be sure to like and subscribe. Our past videos are the best matches at PG Era just uploaded, so please go check that out. Go like it, subscribe, do what you got to do. Like and subscribe when this video goes up. So, Survivor Series matches. Here we go. Tradition. Joe, you're first.
Edge.
I just get first. I get first and last anymore.
Yeah. First up, Joe.
Yes.
We have Sid and HBK from 1996
Okay.
against Bret Hart and Bob Backlund from 94. Boom. Boom.
Well, I'll say this. It's Sid's best match ever.
Yes.
100%. It's the best match Sid's ever had in his life.
On maybe.
Yeah, so I said right.
Go back! Anyway.
No,
Why me?
Yep, go back.
Well, the skeptic. Oh, we live, pal.
Ooh.
And Brett, yeah, Sid and Sean, I actually do enjoy for the whole atmosphere of it. It's his best match ever. I'll keep on reiterating that. Other than his Goldberg series, of course. But the Brett and Backlund is not exactly a base submission match. It has a good story of Evelyn being the one faking out his parents and throwing the tail.
Yeah.
But I'll go with Sid and Sean just for the fact that the story from Backlund Brett was more about Ellen, and then the aftermath was with Backlund losing the title at the next house show at the Garden to Diesel.
Was like what, 2 days later?
2 or 3 days later,
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, I know the aftermath with Sid was him losing the title at the Rumble to Sean, but at least the moment was actually about Sid, I guess.
And putting him over as that big top guy, yeah.
And he was strangely popular. They had some kind of cool factor to him that I can't really explain.
He was over, yeah. Okay,
so I heard Backlund make it, but Sid Schultz was sticking out my mind more.
Yeah.
Pat.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Joe here. It's Sid and HBK.
Okay.
I didn't necessarily like the revival of Bob Backlund in that whole series.
Yeah.
I will say this one's better than their
WrestleMania 11 match.
WrestleMania.
Oh God, that
yes.
That was truly awful. That one is a bit better than that one, but I'm not a huge fan of Backlund and his comeback. Maybe minus him walking just through the audience and trying to catch. That may have been the best part of that. But yeah, Sid and Sean had the atmosphere. It had the moment about Sid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Sid and HBK.
And is this unanimous?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the only good Backlund Brett match there really was the first match that started the feud that was on TV.
Yeah.
That was actually a pretty good match. It just, thank God it didn't go the actual direction they were planning on Backlund, where his psychotic craziness was being controlled by Papa Django.
God.
That was their original idea.
Speaking of Backlund, I did read about this. Did his world title thing got diminished?
Yeah, this is all effed up now. Because ever since Antonio Inoki died last year, they're counting the night he beat Bob Backlund as a title reign. But here's where it gets weird. Backlund wins the title back, but for some reason his second reign, which was longer than his first reign, is still not being counted as the second longest title reign.
That's what I'm saying, because they're just going from Hogan to Bruno.
Yeah, it's first off, Michael Cole trying to spout out facts is comedy in its own right.
He tries.
Drew McIntyre's
but at the same
defense was against Seth Rollins. Didn't we forget the Big Show the night after WrestleMania?
Well, to be fair, we do try.
To be fair, let's forget about
I know. I mean, I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying it's still the facts.
Right, I know. So that I think that's where Cole might make a mistake. Cole doesn't always make mistakes like that with the biggest storyline. But at the same time, when you go on to...
He tried to act like the second Bruno reign was Bruno's only reign. He didn't even count the first one.
But Backlund's second reign should be Bruno
2.
reign, Backlund, Hogan.
And then Hogan.
Yeah, then Bruno's second. Yeah, and then Bruno's second after that.
Right, but technically, right, yeah. And
Roman's at 5 right now.
Right. So, but now the way it is Bruno, Hogan, Bob Backlund's second. Bob Backlund got moved down to 6. But for some reason, they're only counting his first reign.
Yeah, and Pedro is 7th.
Yeah.
7.
But now that they're going Bruno, Hogan, Roman. And it's like...
Because they're just spouting their fucking narrative.
I think they're just literally trying to fast track history.
That's what
they're trying to fast track it and rewrite their own history.
Cole making a mistake is one thing.
But he did it multiple times.
Yeah, exactly.
It's another thing.
Like, I get it if Cole dropped a mistake here and there, because as of late, he has been making mistakes. He's getting old. He said plus he lost like 50% of his hearing. So he's you can't blame Cole. But for him to do it more than once,
20 years.
Exactly. He's been the voice of it, yeah. But the thing is, he's said it more than once.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so
that's clearly a Triple H call.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. What's the problem with Backlund?
There is a problem with Backlund.
He's Looney Tunes.
Trying to track history a little bit.
So they're just like, oh, fuck his second reign. We're working on his first reign. That's it. And it's like...
Which is funnier now, because if you want to get technical, his second reign is more important, because his second reign is what went to the Irish Sheik to start Hulkamania.
Yeah.
Funny thing.
And it's like, I love that they're all of a sudden deciding we're going to... Well, I know why they're counting the Antonio Inoki reign, because there's a long-standing factoid that I don't think most casual wrestling fans know about. Antonio Inoki pretty much in a roundabout way bankrolled the first WrestleMania.
Yeah.
He
played a pivotal part, yeah.
He gave Vince a loan.
Yeah, exactly.
But they just now started counting him after he passed away last fall.
Because they're giving respect to Inoki because of the fact he did that.
I mean, Inoki, yeah.
That's like saying Carl Verino was NWA champion.
Oh, God.
If you know that story from Puerto Rico.
But it's like, that's what pissed me off. It's like, you're really just skipping over Backlund like he's a piece of trash?
Which in that case, there's like a Greg Valentine faux win. There's a fucking, I think there's a Slaughter one at one point.
Yeah. I don't get it.
Because you know the deal that they always listed like Dustin Goldust as like multiple time Intercontinental champion. Well, they did that because they did like the little hold up thing with Savio Vega where the belt went up and he won it back the same night. Same thing with Jeff Jarrett and Bob Holly before. There's those hold up, get the belt right back same night things that they count as separate.
I don't get it though. That's like that.
I don't think it's anything on Backlund. I literally just think it's WWE trying to make room.
I agree with you.
Don't let facts get away with a good story.
Exactly.
Think about it like this, because Roman's going to be finishing up. Roman's finishing up soon. And with him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's done. I think he's really going to be part-time after Mania 40.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so even if they could get him just
he already is.
Right. But even if they could get him just as close to Hogan as possible, they're going to do it. But here's the thing. I hate to say it. I don't want to say race. But out of the top three, Bruno, Bob, and Hulk, Bob's the easiest one to skip over to them. Because Bruno is the guy who sold out the Garden.
Triple H's pet project because he brought Bruno back when Vince couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And Hulk's Hogan. He's one of the biggest names of all time. Not that Bob isn't, but you could
easily forget. It's easily forgettable with Backlund as opposed to Hogan and Bruno. Yeah.
Also, let's be honest. The last time we saw Bob Backlund on TV, he made an ass out of himself at the Hall of Fame.
Right.
So they kind of maybe hold on to that.
Yeah.
Which Triple H purchased the Hall of Fame.
Anyway, Backlund lost.
Up in 20 minutes. Okay, here we go. Yeah, all right.
That had to do with somebody in its orbit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that had to do with it. It made sense. Okay, so Backlund's out. Sid and HBK advance.
See, we need to race Backlund too.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, Bob. The next one.
You're not
Pat.
Backlund.
The next one will go to Pat. We have Team Dolph and Team Foley from 2012 against Brett and Austin from 96. There's Joe's match.
I do like Team Dolph and Team Foley.
I'm glad you remember it.
I do like the ending of it with Dolph coming out of nowhere off of it was an Orton punt, right?
Yes.
It wasn't the RKO.
Yeah, Orton was going for the punt. Ziggler hit the super kick, pinned him 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. I did think that was a strong match. The thing is, Brett and Austin is one of my favorite matches, and I think it's highly underrated.
Yeah.
I think it's a truly great match. I'm going to go with Brett and Austin.
Which a lot of people do say this match is better than a Mania match.
That's what I was just about to get into.
Yeah, so Jason, go ahead.
I'm not going to go that far, but...
Yeah, I think
great match.
I think from a pure bell-to-bell standpoint, I think the Survivor Series 96 match is better than WrestleMania 13. WrestleMania 13 is more important, obviously, to Austin and also to Brett doing going into the USA versus Canada thing. But I think in terms of why they get to the Mania match, it's because of this match. Had Austin flopped on its face, it would have been a one and done. But because the match turned out so well, that allowed them to want to go back to it for WrestleMania and do the double turn.
Right. So you're going Brett and Austin then.
It's definitely Brett and Austin going on.
So this one's unanimous.
I'll be right back. Something fell down the steps. Hold on.
Oh shit! Is it Bob Backlund?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, remember he walks up the steps all the time, so sometimes it was on him.
It's Bob Backlund's title reign. It came down.
I'm pretty sure it's unanimous.
Yes.
Okay, unanimous. Brett and Austin advance.
Just to keep
Move along.
The next one I also will think is unanimous. Jason, Brock and Bryan from 2018.
Okay.
Rock and Rikishi from 2000.
Yeah, Brock and Bryan. Move it along.
Anyway, unanimous. Moving along.
It was Rock and Rikishi.
It was bad man Rikishi.
It wasn't a bad match. It's just not the caliber of Brock and Bryan.
And Rikishi's better than Bryan. That's the thing I don't get.
Yes, make a difference. Spot 2 is better.
Yes.
Oh God.
So,
he did it for The Rock. Anyway. Yeah, he did it for The Rock by getting out of the first round. Brock and Bryan advance. The next one, Joe. We have the 10-man tag from 87, the one that Jason subbed in, against Team Angle and Team Brock from 2003.
okay.
The match where all guys were over 1,000 pounds.
Right. Angle and the Wall Survivor seated. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And an ounce of talent between the four of them.
Right. Yeah, I'll go with the 87 match.
Okay. Fair. Pat?
Yeah, I'm going to agree with Joe here. The 87 match.
Unanimous?
Yeah, unanimous.
Okay. I was like, oh, Jason, did you die? You good? I was going to say, I'm the one that usually gets cut off here. Is Jason good?
The full down his steps in my house.
We have Jason getting cut off now. Jesus.
This is a morbid one.
It is. 10-man tag advances. The next one, Pat, Batista and Ray from 2009 against the $1 Million Team against the Dream Team at 90.
Just to clarify, the Survivor Series tag here is the debut of Taker, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a 91, yeah.
All right. I do like me some heel Batista. It's great. He's great whenever he touches a mic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fantastic. And this is just his first big. He said before he was going to rip Ray's head off, and this is where he finishes the job. Really,
completely squashed him. Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to go with the Dream Team versus the $1 Million Team. There's too much history behind it, and even at the end, Brett and DiBiase have a really good final too.
Yeah,
was off from that.
Okay. Would this also be unanimous as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
For
me, real quick, the Survivor Series 90 match is also maybe like the first big Survivor Series moment.
That is true. That is true.
And it's not just the Undertaker debut; it's also the Gobbledygooker debut.
That is true.
That people forget.
I'm glad I forgot it.
No, I don't know what was better or more important to WWE's history, but that's a non-podcast right now.
I mean, Gobbledygooker could have had a Mania streak, but here we go.
You're talking about one of the greatest gimmicks ever and Undertaker, so that was very hard.
Fuck. Anyway, that's 5 straight unanimous, matches.
Ew. Look at him put together a good bracket.
Damn. All right.
Hold on.
Well, see you guys. I'm out.
We're only like 6 matches in.
Yeah, wait till we get to the end of the first round here.
Wait for it, guys. We're still not. We're not out of first gear yet. So
waiting for the ever shoe to drop.
We're not kicking into full gear. Get what I'm saying?
Oh, jeez.
I'll take a paycheck now, AEW. Thanks. Anyway.
I have an important announcement. I pulled my Christmas tree already.
Ooh. Anyway, Jason.
Yes.
Dolphin Morrison from 2011 against the triple threat from 2009, which was HBK, Triple H, and Cena.
Triple threat from 2009.
Is this unanimous? Whoo! Joe's happy here. Joe's like, yeah, we got smart matches here. All right, the next one, Pat. We have the tag match from 2011, which I think you know what I'm talking about, which was Awesome Truth, Rock and Cena.
Yes.
Against Chavo and Benoit from 2006.
I
didn't mind the match. I don't know why it's... I'm talking about Chavo Benoit, not the tag match. The tag match was fucking atrocious.
I'm mentioning this is our Mandy Rose Layla for the first round so far.
I mean, Benoit Chavo is the best match for SMRs.
Oh, yeah.
That's not saying a lot about that.
No, I know. Believe me, I was there.
Yes, so was I.
Probably get Benoit and Chavo here.
Okay. Fair. Jason?
Benoit and Chavo.
It was unanimous, anyone.
Fuck the Awesome Truth.
I mean, it was only up there because of a historical factor, because Rock, Cena, whatever. It was either that or Brock and Goldberg, but with Brock and Goldberg, that was more shock factor, and the match was only a minute long, as opposed to a tag match. Whatever. I wanted to give it a chance, but it's out. It's out just like Dwayne. So Chavo and Benoit. The next one, Joe, we have RK Bro and the Usos from 21.
Okay.
Against Shelton and Christian from 04. Okay.
Well, RK Bro and the Usos, that is a good match. And he also brings back band members of me from Brain versus Brain. Not their fault.
No.
But you know, no. I love my brain when I was just drinking a month ago. In October. And let's all wear our shirts.
Yes.
Because our voice is dumb.
Yes.
There was a Survivor Series that's supposed to know for where WWE looked like looked really desperate because they wanted The Rock. All they got was an egg. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
They wanted The Rock to got an egg.
Hey, Rock, it's your 25th anniversary. Here's an egg.
And we'll show you highlights of your career throughout the night. But we can't.
Yeah.
It's okay. He was too busy looking for donations from Allie.
Right. So, well, he was doing. But now, with that being said, the match itself is a good match. Not all that memorable to me, considering how hot RK Bro and the Usos were at the time. And I think Shelton and Christian, though, is a great match.
Yes.
That doesn't get talked about or kind of is overlooked and underrated.
It's very overlooked, surprisingly.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Shelton and Christian.
Is this unanimous?
Shelton and Christian, yeah.
Shelton and Christian? Okay. Because RK Bro and the Usos had a good match, but I think their better match was on SmackDown.
I feel like that should have felt like bigger, especially with how hot RK Bro and the Usos were.
Exactly, and especially when they were teasing, RK Bro to be feuding with the Usos going into the future. Yeah. It should have been a bigger deal than it was. So, okay, fair enough. Shelton and Christian advance. The next one, Pat, we have the triple threat match from last year, which was Seth, Lashley, and Theory.
Okay.
Against the 2019 men's match, which was Raw, SmackDown, and NXT.
I think I'm going to, as much as I'm not a huge fan of brand supremacy, I think I'm going to go with Raw, NXT, and SmackDown. I thought they did a good job of mixing 3 teams together, as well as making NXT look pretty good for a couple months during the before the pandemic.
And this match stated different, but sure.
I mean, who the hell is going to beat Roman at that point?
No, not that one. It was the Drew eliminated comfort thing. Like a minute.
All right.
Yeah, Walter was eliminated in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's
that was so dumb.
Yeah.
And then you had Keith Lee in the palm of your hand, and then it's Roman. I get it. It was the agenda for Roman.
The moment, and they did Keith and Brock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe it's more or less thinking of the Keith Roman moment and what could have been.
What could have been.
But I'm going to hold on to what could have been.
Okay, so the tag match for you, Jason.
Tag match.
Is this unanimous?
Yep.
I mean, the triple threat was actually not that bad.
It was a really triple threat.
The triple threat.
It was.
The thing that holds the triple threat back for me is a great 8-minute match.
Yeah.
But I can't consider it great because it's only like 8 minutes. And
that's what surprised me. It was only 8 minutes.
Right. They were working hard though for those 8 minutes. It was just like I think I was just left wanting more from it.
Yeah.
Like when it was really going to go and end it, whereas the tag match, whether it didn't help NXT or not, it was so a great match in the brand supremacy era.
I mean, mind you, I don't think Lashley can hit like a 25-30 minute match, but
No, but I mean like Seven Theory at least.
Oh yeah, I know that, and being that it was pretty much the U.S. title feud and all that.
How long they were feuded?
Yeah. Okay. Plus, it was pretty much Triple H's way of redeeming Theory at the time, Austin Theory, and pretty much rebuilding his character instead of the goofy selfie character.
The match worked in that aspect. It just, I thought the way they were focused on those 3 should have went longer.
Exactly.
Like you got 2 War Games matches, so like.
That's true.
Survivor Series is only going to be like 5 matches anyway. If you're going out.
Which is next week, yeah, 5 matches. That's it.
And they already got the 5 matches announced, I believe.
They did. They have the 2 War Games, Zoe and Rhea, Carlito and Santos, which I'm surprised.
Yeah, and Gunther and Miz. So yeah, there's your 5.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I don't even think they'll add anything last minute. So.
No, there's somebody really.
If they do the Shinsuke Open Challenge, you know what's coming.
Maybe that. Maybe someone not.
Maybe, but it's a stretch. I don't, because we already know Monday we're gonna get Shinsuke and Gable. Mm-hmm. That's happening. That's when I think Shinsuke will capitalize and try to challenge who he's actually challenging.
Thank you. Real quick, I know everybody keeps saying open challenge. It's not an open. Nakamura knows who he's targeting.
Yes.
Like if it's an open challenge, he does it now. You know what I'm trying to say?
Exactly.
So Nakamura knows who he's talking about.
So he could do it. Honestly, I think it's more interesting. Don't call it an open challenge. I think Nakamura on Monday is going to do his little promo and say, I want you to show up on Saturday.
That's fine, yeah.
By the way, we do know why they've had this renewed push in Shinsuke over the last couple months, right?
Okada.
They want Okada.
Yeah.
Because they want Okada to see.
Hey, Japanese guy can work in WWE. We're not going to just treat him like every other Japanese guy, even though Shinsuke's gimmick is.
Well, not just that. Nakamura, like they were stating that Nakamura being with WWE it's not that too hard on his body.
Yeah.
And, yes, they're known.
As Nakamura was when Nakamura left New Japan to go to WWE.
Exactly. And do I think it's a smart, beneficial move to get Okada in by using Nakamura? Yes. Mm-hmm. I think it's very smart. Also, bringing Io into factor and how they treated Kyrie as of late. I think that's a smart move.
If I'm Okada also, I want to get out of New Japan while the game's good because it's like it's about to hit the Titanic. That Wrestle Kingdom it's going to be the Wrestle Kingdom, whatever, and then they're going to be right back where they were 10 years ago.
Because the thing is, if they do land Okada, which I think honestly think that will be a bigger signing than Ospreay to AEW.
It will be. It will be.
I think if Okada lands in WWE, I feel Okada will show up. I feel like he's going to finish out his Wrestle Kingdom and then actually come in.
Yeah.
I think Triple H will let him honor Wrestle Kingdom because it's happened.
Yes.
I think he's going to honor his dates. And then on top of that, I feel as though that's going to impact AEW.
That will, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Okada's going to go there and Tony Khan's going to be like, shit. His partnership with New Japan's going to be dwindling down. Because if anything, that's who should have been who Tony Khan's been looking at. I get Ospreay's the bigger name. I get, well, not a bigger name, but I get Ospreay is the best wrestler in the world today. I get it. Okada's a bigger name.
Yes.
I feel if TK really wanted to capitalize on a name, Okada should have been that name.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But if Nakamura comes out Monday and says, I'll see you Saturday, and it's fucking Okada, I'd be more happy with that than fucking Punk, to be honest with you.
I don't think that's happening.
It's not happening. But in a perfect world, Okada, you hear the fucking...
Yes, in a perfect world, yes.
In a perfect world, you hear the fucking coin drop, and it's like, oh my God.
I see that as a better chance of Orton coming back.
Yeah, I think that's what I was about to say. I think Orton maybe come back in the Nakamura thing, and then either Knight or Owens is the fifth member in the War Games.
Here's the thing.
2 RKOs, 2 DDTs, a couple.
Here's the thing, though. If you have Orton come back to face Nakamura, is it worth it to have Nakamura just lose?
They had no problem doing it with the Seth feud when he probably should have won one of those 2 matches.
But honestly, I think Nakamura was just that guy at the time to fill that feud for Rollins. Because they didn't want to push Drew right away. So
that's Nakamura. I think that's Nakamura's role now is just that heel to fill the babyface main virus. But believe it or not, that's a better position for him than where he was.
Yeah, he's a gatekeeper.
Yeah.
He's a gatekeeper.
He's a gatekeeper for the babyfaces.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, usually when you see these gatekeeper type roles, you get these gatekeeper type roles, it pretty much pays off in the end. So I do tend to believe that Nakamura is going to be a champion next year, just not a world champion.
Well, yeah.
I think he'll fit with the Intercontinental title or the US title, or even if he goes back to NXT and wins the NXT title.
But he'll be able to do it with more credibility now because
exactly.
He's not just coming in and out.
No,
like, he's a regular feature role every single week.
I think that's the best time to do it is Raw with Nakamura saying, "I'll see you Saturday."
Right. If he's talking about if they're going to do it now, do it then.
Pull the trigger on Monday. Don't just waste it on Saturday by trying to kill time. Come out.
They're waiting for the first roll after Wrestle Kingdom. January 8th. New Year's Day is January 1st. So January 8th. Yeah,
well,
they're gonna.
We got our first 2 of like 50 bajillion indie shows fucking announced WrestleMania weekend.
Right.
Exactly. Especially GCW. So it's like.
I don't know. I have no clue where they're running. By the way, I know they're running somewhere.
Like GCW.
Yeah.
Penn's Landing Caterers.
Oh yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah. That is best known for those of you that don't live in Philly on this podcast, where we have our Mother's Senior Luncheon.
I was there. No, I was there. Well, didn't you have it?
Well, are those seniors at MDK?
Possibly.
Yes. But yeah.
Oh my God.
We already got 6 shows booked for that weekend.
Yeah.
So, all right.
I'm. Well, Sean just booked shows of Labor of Love at some there's this brewery in Philly that they're running on Wednesday and Thursday.
Wait, do you know what brewery is?
I can pull it up.
Because I might know where it's at.
Sean just announced this like a day or so ago. It's him and Labor of Love. The Labor of Love.
That's gonna be insane.
Attic Brewing Company on Berkeley Street.
Oh Jesus!
There's a 5:30 evening show on the Thursday, and a 1:30 in the afternoon show on the.
This
Thursday.
is the thing. This is what I'm confused by.
Yes.
You know you're running in Philly that weekend. You know you could just hop over the bridge to Jersey.
Oh, I know.
What the fuck are they doing?
Don't ask me. I'm a part of the show.
Why are they trying to go into fucking Penn's Landing Caterers and fucking a brewery when you have places right across the bridge?
Because the ambiance is different. How the fuck am I so
What's the difference? You're running a catering room as opposed to going to fucking Atlantic City, which is 2 hours away, and then you fucking a brewery when you have fucking H2O over the bridge.
Well, we can only hold up to like 200 people. So it's
my God.
That's probably why I heard that.
See, I'm going to be back in Philly for that week. I'm going to be focused on what I'm focusing on. I'm not going to try and...
Well, this is what we got so far. We got the WrestleCon Super Show the Thursday night at the 2300 Arena.
Yeah.
I just bought this.
Because that could be open night.
Right. We just got the SmackDown. Just got the 3-day combo.
Yeah. SmackDown, Raw, and NXT. Yeah.
And back in July, I got the 2 WrestleMania. The two nights of Mania. So
yeah.
The only night I have free is the Wednesday or Tuesday. I can do stuff during the day.
Which all I know is IWTV is talking about running like early in the week.
Don't they have aren't they doing something at a convention center or no?
I don't know.
That's not counting WrestleCon, the WWE Superstar.
Like I said, it's 50 bajillion shows during WrestleMania weekend.
And then,
wait.
And then I seen that Fanatics WWE now is doing some kind of special first time ever event with WWE at the convention center. So I don't know what that means.
Is that going to be the Superstore?
Besides the Superstore, they say.
Oh.
So maybe that's like the new access, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah. You know, there'll be a Ring of Honor dated probably Leah Course. There'll be probably Impact running with Impact's probably going to be part of the WrestleCon weekend of shows at the arena.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It's going to be fucking nuts.
If it's daytime, I'm free.
I'm going to stick my ass. I'm going to stay my ass in the hotel until Mania happens or SmackDown or whatever, and I'm good. I'm not trying to get involved with drunk Philly fans.
Come to you, motherfucker.
No, like if there is an H2O show, I'll come support it.
Yeah.
If there is
I'm done with you.
Yeah, like if there is a GCW show, I'll come see it, depending on the timing.
Joey's gonna run a spring break. You already know that shit.
If it's during the day, I will go to it just to see because I've never been to one yet.
Yeah.
So I go during the day, but if it's at nighttime, I got the rest of the
Or I'll just say fuck it. We all.
The third day, I think.
Or I'll just say fuck it. If we have the time, we all meet in person and do a live podcast. I mean,
damn straight.
I never met you in person.
I don't know who you are.
Or it's not we can go to Billy Corgan's Cocaine Fest or whatever.
I haven't had a good sport in a while.
Sponsored with XPW.
Make sure you're not engaging with CW or UPN or whatever it is.
UPN.
Yeah.
NWA co-promoted show with Combat Wrestling and XPW because that was drawing people.
Oh my God! Yeah, we're gonna get Tessa Blanchard in Philly.
Ooh.
Good, so she can give Janelle another hand job.
Oh my God!
Wait, is this for the live podcast?
No.
What a lineup! What a lineup!
The drugs. All racists and drugs go to this live podcast.
Yeah, I'm gonna call Jim Mitchell. We're gonna do some lines right on the fucking live podcast. Get us fucking canceled off YouTube. Stat. Anyway. All right, get back to it. We're drifting.
We're all perfect streak of unanimous so far.
Yes, perfect streak of unanimous. Let's keep it going. Lost track. Joe, back. Let's go. Team Orton and Team Triple H from 2004.
Okay.
Against Rowdies and the Rude Brood from 89.
I'll go Team Orton and Triple H just because that stick out to me a little bit more because I know that I had the stipulation of the whole
general manager thing for
one night for the faces. So I'll go for Orton and Triple H.
Which I did see something about it the other day. I think Maven talked about it. How Snitsky got his receipt on the chair shot. Yeah. Because Maven did not mean. Yeah.
Maven's an interesting watch on YouTube.
Yeah, he talked about, I think he broke Snitsky's orbital bone and concussed him, and he didn't mean to do that. But then Edge was directing Snitsky because he was concussed the whole match, so he was directing Snitsky to go get the chair. Snitsky comes back and Maven just took a fucking chair shot to the head. That was his receipt, and I'm like, oh, fun fact, okay. And Maven cringes every time he sees the chair shot. I mean,
I would too.
You're getting a straight shot in the head. I mean, why not? So you're going Team Orton, Team Triple H.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this unanimous?
Yeah. Well, moving through.
Wow, this is a first. Every match is like unanimous so far. Okay. Jason.
Yeah.
We have Batista and Taker from 2007 against Austin and Triple H from 2000.
Batista and Undertaker because no one died in that match.
Unanimous.
Austin, no!
Point. He's back 2 weeks later. What the fuck?
So Batista Taker's unanimous. All right. Yep. Jesus fuck. Pat. Team Cena against the Authority 2014 against Sasha and Asuka from 2020.
I think I gotta go Cena and the Authority here. Mostly it has to do with the appearance of Sting finally in WWF. Yeah, that didn't look or What? It's the 90s. My bad. UPN WWF.
Did your brain go in a fucking time machine and was like, okay, here you go?
To be fair, I have old WWF full.
Oh, okay, there you go. His left brain was like, here, right brain, you take over. I'm gonna go back to the 90s.
I also think they did a good job with Dolph.
Yes.
Here. Well, then he looked like the superhero of the entire thing.
Yes.
He was able to actually outlast just to get to the end. Yeah, the Authority came back within a month and a half.
Not even.
Yeah, so making this match completely and utterly, useless, minus bringing about Sting. But
yeah,
I still think it's more important and
Sasha and Asuka. Which we've seen wrestle throughout the whole pandemic, so it kind of didn't really. This was just their best match during the pandemic. So
yeah.
Okay, so you're going Team Cena, Team Authority. Is this unanimous?
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn it! I thought I was going to make it like hard for you guys. Okay. All right. The next one was close. Joe, Cena and Angle from 2005.
Okay.
Against Shane and Kane from 2003.
You got a tough one for me because I'm just on these matches. So,
really? I thought Shane and Kane was a great match.
I don't know. I think to be fair, this could just be my dislike of Shane in recent years bleeding in.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Kane feud's not exactly my favorite Shane feud, unless I feel like getting my balls electrocuted.
Oh my god.
No, we got to see Linda McMahon tombstoned on the fucking entrance.
Quotations.
Watch the Raw 03 will do that to you. Like, maybe. Cena and Kurt's definitely not their best work ever either. At the same time, it's not bad match, just to me, anyway, just blah.
Yeah.
Both matches I'm not really into, but I just to make it not unanimous because I have what's going through. I'm like going with Cena and Kurt barely because I think that match lasts a little better for me. I could do about Daivari being Kurt's manager, but that's beside the point. Or I think Daivari's referee for this one actually.
Daivari was the special guest referee.
Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, I'm going with Cena and Kurt, but
yeah.
I don't really care why.
I think this was the end of the feud because they were really trying to get Angle to win the title, but he couldn't do it.
Right,
and then that's when Angle broke off and became the Machine, which won the world title. Yeah.
Yes, I'm going with Cena Kurt barely.
Okay, Pat.
Yeah, I'll make it ununanimous. I'm actually going to go with Shane and Kane here.
All right.
As what sticks out more in my head is that ambulance match instead of Kurt and Cena from that period of time, at least. Yeah, I'll stick with that.
Okay.
Shane and Kane at least make more of an impression on me than that match. So.
All right, so it's 1-1. Jason, you're the deciding factor.
Shane and Kane. That's Cena and Angle was just not that great of a match. I think there was the overusage of Daivari as the referee. You heard it.
Yeah.
This was really getting into the crowd hating Cena. Yeah. This is also we're in the beginnings of Kirk Angle, so
not just that, like the crowd was starting to love Angle even more at this time.
And when they try to go overboard, I hate black people, and like anything he could say to
try and be a heel, he couldn't do it.
It just wasn't working.
Jesus.
It's like he was a heel going into the ring, but once he got into the ring, the fans were like,
"That was when they were
we love you."
That was when they were bleeping the "You suck" chants.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so Shane and Kane will advance. Plus, Cena and Angle had a better match at what? Vengeance that year?
Unforgiven,
and then like the triple threat at like Taboo Tuesday. Yeah, and okay, so Shane and Kane will advance.
Well, like I said, they're like making a difference to me.
No. Shane and Kane. The next one, Jason.
Yes.
Jason, we have Team Kofi and Team Orton from 2009, which I love the fucking finish, against the three-way tag from 2002.
Okay,
which the Los Guerreros, Benoit, Angle, and Edge and Ray.
This is the first probably close one.
Yes.
But I think it goes down to the triple threat tag from 2002 is the overall belt-to-belt better match, whereas Kofi and Orton is good, but it's known for those final two eliminations. So I'm going to go with the triple threat tag.
Triple threat tag? Is this unanimous?
Yeah, the SmackDown 6 tag.
Well, it was a triple threat tag for me. I'll look at unanimous.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I mean, to be fair, I did love the three-way tag. I feel it did slow down for me at a point after Benoit and Angle got eliminated. Like, I feel like it started to slow down, and that's when they were like, okay, we know who's going over. Let's just slow the pace down a bit, because when Benoit and Angle were in there, it was fast-paced. It was, like, high energy. It was balls to the wall. Like,
it was about getting over Los Guerreros.
Yeah. But, like, after that, that's when they really started to focus on the Guerreros, and it was like, okay, we're getting them to win. We just got to get there. That's the thing with Kofi and Orton. I just love the finish, because Kofi with the roll up, Trouble in Paradise right after, and Orton with, like, honestly one of the best sells of Trouble in Paradise. So, plus, did this like end the Orton Kofi feud?
No. They had the TLC match that Orton won, and then they had the Raw match, which was stupid.
Right.
I ended the feud and ended Kofi's push.
Kofi didn't get his. Kofi had just got his big moment the Monday before.
Yeah, the boom
the
drop
table spot
from the stage. Yeah,
remember,
and then
the feud started because of a NASCAR.
Yeah, because Kofi poured paint on a fucking NASCAR. That's storytelling for you guys. Jesus Christ. And then remind me, the stupid thing was because Kofi messed up, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It was like a three-way. You see that thing for number one contender.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was the singles.
Oh, it was singles.
And then Orton went on to face Sheamus for the title.
Heel at Rumble 2010.
That was fucking. Oh my god. Okay. Wasn't a bad match. It was heel versus heel.
It was the beginning of them turning Randy, because they just didn't want to turn DiBiase babyface.
Yeah, and then Orton went on a fucking rampage that year
because they realized that DiBiase sucked.
Yeah, because that triple threat at Mania was not great. No, that was
showcase.
That was a hot bag of dog shit. That was no. Three-way tag advances. The next one, Pat, Edge and Test from 2001.
It's the Edge and Lane story of this bracket. Edge gets
Hold on, though. Edge and Test was not a bad match.
No, I know. I'm not. I'm saying
neither was Edge and Lance Storm.
I know. I'm literally saying it's Edge versus an all-American.
Okay. Edge and Test from 2001 against Kevin Owens and Dean Ambrose from 2015, which I think was the semifinals match.
No, that was open.
That was the opener.
It was only. Wasn't it only 4 match? It was only semis and finals, right?
Yeah. Because they did the quarters on Raw.
Right.
Yeah. So this was the semifinals.
Raw and SmackDown, they did quarters.
Yeah. This was the semifinals going into the main event. Yeah.
Just going off base of impressions, I'm going to go with Edge and Test, namely because Dean and Owens at the time, I think, had a much better match at Rumble.
Yes.
And that's more or less what sticks in my head.
I think this kicked off their feud going.
Yeah.
This kicked off the feud.
Yeah.
Where I think I rewatched that pay-per-view last year with Edge and Test.
Mm-hmm.
And that actually outperformed what I thought it was going to do. I'm going to
yeah. Okay, Edge and Test, Joe.
I'm going to do that. Owens making fun for Jason.
So it begins, Jason.
Ambrose and Owens.
Okay. Pat's like, God damn it.
The test run is over.
Yeah.
Pat's like, God damn it, Edge can't catch a break. The next one, you guys pretty much shit on it the last episode. Jason, we're going to go Cena Y2J 2008.
Yeah.
Against the Bloodline and the Brawling Brutes and Kevin Owens at War Games last year.
Last year's War Games.
Was this unanimous? Yeah, okay. Okay.
Unanimous.
I was gonna say you guys shit on the match last year, or last episode, so it was like, okay, whatever. The next one, ooh, Joe.
All right.
Triple H and Flair from 2005.
Okay.
Against Pete Dunne and Adam Cole from 2019. Here we go.
Oh, okay. I really love both of these matches. I watch these. So here's the first round match. At least what's whoever Dean Owens go through. At least I go.
Cope.
Probably arguably the two best matches on those shows. So, well, yeah. definitely people on Cole.
Yes, that was the best. That was the best show of 2019.
But I'm going to go with Triple H and Flair barely.
Oh, okay.
I did like their last standing match. I bet I was going to make it, but I didn't want to give some love to it.
Did you like it better than their steel cage?
From Time and Tuesday?
Yeah.
That's tough for me to say. I'm going to say no.
Okay.
But they're still two great matches, too. So it's not like...
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So Triple H and Flair for you. Jason?
Triple H and Flair.
Oh. Is this unanimous?
Full and done.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay.
Because I didn't like that the Intercontinental title wasn't on the line.
There you go.
The entire feud is the Intercontinental is the afterthought.
Well, Carlito should just say champion. Flair should have beaten Carlito.
Yeah. I mean, that
champion.
That ended the feud, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Triple H went on the move on the Cena. Right? Well, the Rumble and then Cena, right?
Yeah, Rumble.
Yeah.
Well, Rumble, then he won that Contenders tournament thing.
Yeah. And then because he was technically supposed to win the Rumble, but he wanted to give it to Ray instead.
Oh, thanks, Hunter. That was so nice of you.
He's not a bad guy.
This is the reign of Hunter.
Yeah, but he gave the shining moment to Ray, you know. Gave him like the longest time in Rumble history until it was broken by Gunther. Anyway, Triple H and Flair advance. I think this was the match Jason tried to get out.
Wait,
the Bodies in the Express from 93 against Brock and Ray from 2019. Jason.
Brock and Ray.
Unanimous? Oh, okay. Jason's like, I hate that fucking match. Get it out of here.
Yeah, the fuck out would date, rape, drug Jimmy Del Rey.
Oh my God.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. The next one is a pair of women's matches that'll go to Joe, Ronda and Flair from 2018. Ronda and Charlotte against the women's tag from 95.
I was thinking it was me and Flair. I thought it was her, David, not Charlotte.
Oh, yes. So Ronda and Charlotte from 18 against the women's tag from 95.
Okay, the women's tag is good for what it is, especially at the time, but it's really just an Odd Con showcase, which isn't a bad thing. I know what Ronda and Charlotte, though.
Okay. Pat?
I agree with Joe here.
Ronda and Charlotte. Jason?
I would have gone the women's tag. Just screw Sandy Hook Ronda.
She's ROH bound, buddy.
That don't mean shit. She should be wrestling bound.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I think that's the company killer. I think that's gonna be the thing that kills ROH is Ronda Rousey.
It probably will. I'm not.
She wins the belt. She wins the belt from Athena. ROH goes under. I'm telling you right now.
I don't disagree.
Doing a favor.
Doing a favor.
Tony really cares about it.
Ring of Honor should have been dead 2 years ago. Whatever. All right, Ronda and Flair. The next one, Jason, Orton and HBK from 2007 against the New Day and the Shield from 2017.
New Day and the Shield. I'm not a fan of that Orton Michaels match, even though they do very. It's creative because it's the match where Michaels can't do the super kick at all.
And he tried every other finisher possible to beat Orton.
That's when they brought back the crossface like 5 months later, and everybody got up in arms about it because what the fuck, you're doing a crossface?
Yeah,
5 months after the Benoit thing.
I mean, hey, I liked it.
New Day and Shield is a great trios tag, so I'm going to go with that.
Okay, is this unanimous or no?
Yeah,
Pat?
I'm actually going to go with Orton HBK here. I think both matches are pretty good, but I think Orton HBK is borderline great compared to New Day and the Shield. I think that's one of the more. It's a really good trios match, but I think it's one of the more forgettable ones for the Shield.
Yeah. Considering the fact that this was one of
for New Day.
Yeah, it's a strong one for New Day than it is for Shield. Yeah,
I forgot what Pat's trying to say.
Because this was one of many like Shield reunions that happened. So
yeah, this is the one that was just cursed.
Yeah,
right. The first reunion.
Because that's when. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so 1-1, Joe.
I do really like the Orton and Shield match, so I'm going with that.
Okay, fair.
That one, I like it. I like the creativity they put into it.
Okay.
And how they had to work around the limitation or the gimmick.
And they still they still had a good match out of it. So okay. Orton AJ, it was a tough one. I gave you guys tough ones down.
Right.
Don't think everything's gonna be fucking easy peasy now. Because it's like Jason said, we're not out of the first round yet. Just wait.
Yeah.
Or an HBK advance.
Waiting for it.
The next one, Pat, we have Rock and Mankind from 98 against Brett and Shawn from 97. Back-to-back screw job matches. One of them was more impactful.
Back-to-back main events.
Both were worked screw jobs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Except one of them was more impactful.
Yeah.
I thought Brett was more impactful than the Rocks.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Well, yeah.
This is tough.
I'm gonna go with Shawn and Brett here. I think the match is better. I think they played into the. I think they played into it pretty well that everyone knew Brett was leaving, and they even played into it on the broadcast as well. And it also came off as more of a legit animosity fight between the two. Where I think they did the Rock and Mankind stuff rather well.
Yeah.
But I think you got to give it the bigger moment, which is going to be the Montreal Screwjob.
Is this unanimous?
Yeah, I'm going to go Brett and Sean too.
Yeah.
Again,
Brett and Sean.
It's once again, it's better than the Iron match. Fight me.
Ooh. Still a hot take to this day. Okay.
It'll be always a hot take for people that don't know what.
I think their best matches are either Survivor Series 97 or Survivor Series 92.
Yes.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is.
Actually, no.
Didn't they have the Wrestling Classic?
Their best match is the forget what Coliseum video it's on, the initial ladder match.
I was gonna say, it was called
I forget
it was called Wrestling Classic, wasn't it?
It's like Super Tape 92 or it's one of those Coliseum videos from the year.
Yeah,
the original ladder match that they didn't want to air. Yeah.
It's one of the home video sections on the network.
Yeah. But I think that honestly is their best match.
Okay. Fair. All right, so Brett and Sean advance. The next one, Joe, Brock, and Styles from 2017 against Roman and Del Rio from 2015.
Oh. Listen, I think AJ and Brock are okay wrestlers.
Oh my God.
They're around, they're all belong together. Brock and AJ.
So moving along, Brock and AJ will advance.
I'm voting for everybody.
Oh yeah. Moving along.
I'm pretty sure
I'm pretty sure this next one's also unanimous. Jason, Brian, and DiBiase from 2010 against The Bar and the Usos from 2017.
Bar and the Usos.
Are we moving along? Let's move along.
Yep. Yes, we are.
Ted DiBiase go back to jail for those fraud shit in Mississippi.
Oh my God, Pat. Roman and Big E from 2021 against the Women's War Games from last year.
I'm gonna go Women's War Games here.
Okay, Jason.
Women's War Games.
All right, moving along. Even though Roman and Big E wasn't a bad match, it wasn't
a bad match, but I think the Women's War Games last year was damn.
But I also think it's one of the more forgettable Roman matches.
Because there was little to no hype around it.
It's on the line. It's Bray supremacy.
Yeah.
Unless the match is on the level like Brock and AJ and Brock and Bryan, those Bray supremacy matches reach nothing.
Well, Roman and Drew was fantastic.
The
issue is the Brock matches. At least you had the belief that Bryan or AJ could have
won. Yeah.
Right.
There was no doubt in anyone's mind, and either the Drew or Big E match that Roman was winning.
Plus, it just goes to show that Brock works better with little guys. But
that's why I hate when people are online now go, "Oh, they should bring Bray supremacy back."
No.
Survivor Series.
Yes.
Like, I don't need to see War Games every year, but for the time being, to make Survivor Series feel important, I'd rather War Games over brand supremacy all day.
Because the brand supremacy honestly kills the show. Because you get champion versus champion. Okay, cool. And then after that, it's a complete afterthought. Like, it's not even...
No, I will give them credit that they're not doing it this year. At least Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce are actually playing into it a little bit.
With their general manager roles. Like, they're actually taking this shit seriously. I applaud them for that because they actually want to keep it... Yeah, they actually want to keep it Raw and SmackDown.
Keep the beef between the brands.
Exactly.
I'm making a prediction. Nick Aldis wrestles a match at WrestleMania 40.
I think so. I'm not gonna.
It's either with Adam Pearce or it's with Kevin Owens.
Well,
I think it's Owens.
That's the good news of having both of them now. Is if you want them to work, at least they could both.
I hate the fact that they put dangle that carrot out there of Adam Pearce working the match, and they never did it.
With Roman Reigns, yeah.
They should have went with that.
Is Pierce?
If they needed to, at least they could both wrestle too.
That's the thing. Did Pierce just retire, or was he not medically cleared?
No, I think he took the backstage job and just stopped wrestling.
Yeah, he just stopped wrestling.
That's pretty
he just decided to become.
I mean,
he just decided to become the producer role. Like, okay.
But that's
he does produce some good matches, so I'm not going to put it past him.
That's good having GMs that can wrestle too.
Yeah,
someone that knows the business. Yeah, so
they can work.
Hey, I would be totally fine with Pierce and Aldis at fucking Mania 40. I'd be okay with that.
It's two NWA champions. It's Triple H's dream.
Hey,
also,
totally fine with it.
I'll say that as a band fan.
It'll be a double fuck you to Billy Corgan.
Right.
Yes. That's when I think NWA should just close its doors forever. It's like, fuck.
They already should.
And then they could sign Tyrus back. And then
no, they can bring back EC3, a.k.a. the Overman.
The Overman.
No, you're actually right. That might be,
that's how they bring back Cardona. Watch.
As NWA champion.
Oh, my God.
I'm the real world champion.
Wait. But let's not forget, they can also bring back Trevor Murdoch.
Oh, God.
Or wait, you mean the person that ate Trevor Murdoch?
Yes.
God.
Wait, that's Tony's big sign to Tyrus.
that was already joked about on Twitter. Stop it.
I'm just saying, that's been the biggest joke on Twitter, though, is Tyrus.
Watch.
I will fucking roll on the floor if that happens. Like, I will. I firmly believe if it's Tyrus, Tony Khan needs to shut its doors. Like, it's gonna be Ospreay, but still, like, if it is Tyrus, shut your doors.
Ospreay Tyrus, I don't know.
If it's Tyrus, AEW, shut your doors. You're done. You're done. You're buried. It's over.
It's a live Christmas tree.
Oh my God.
Everybody wants AEW.
However, I did think of this. What if it's MJF?
I said Albert. I said it to Pat yesterday.
What if they just ended the bidding war and it's Tony Khan just comes out and says
that'd be there's no reason to put a thing out about that if it's going to be in.
I agree with you, but they did say agree to terms. They never said it was a free agent. You do make a point there. That's what I was because what if it's MJ? Because MJF has been
promote it,
but that's the thing.
Because that's Tony.
That's Tony Khan. He wants everybody to talk. That's his thing. And that's the thing. It's not Kota Ibushi. He just got signed last Wednesday.
Yeah. With no fanfare.
Nothing. No one cared.
Well, yeah, Kota Ibushi had the greatest spot of 2023.
Riding a bicycle and hitting it with a pipe.
I said he looked like a fucking paper boy coming down the ramp.
And what made me mad even more is that the pipe wasn't even connecting. It was just
no, he did the Hulk Hogan dink.
I was just glad Brian Cage just hit like a clothesline.
And then Brian Cage folded his shit in half. That was fucking phenomenal. Hey, but that's that Dynamite was very good. It had that spot plus the greatest Samoa Joe sidestep of all time.
Yeah.
Ever again. Yeah. What the hell, man?
Yeah, that was hilarious. Yeah.
Yo, Tony should sign that guy. Fucking sign that. Is he? No. Is it really?
No, it's John Cruz, Bendeo, whatever the fuck. That's Serpentico.
That's what.
That's just him. Ask. But that's Serpentico.
I did not know that. Holy shit.
But yeah, it's like that will never be topped again. He would just like, what the hell, man? Why are you moving?
So we all agree it's Tyrus versus MJF World's End.
Dude, no, it's gonna be fucking Jack Perry.
Oh God.
Tyrus is the devil.
I think Tyrus might be better than Jack Perry.
See, that's the thing.
I'm not going to sold Jack like that.
No. Hold on. Jack Perry can work a match. It's just he doesn't have fucking charisma. That's his problem.
Yes,
Tyrus can't run the ropes either.
Right. So.
And we know he can't move. Yes.
Tyrus was a rope slower than Kelly.
And that's the thing. I love how people tried to make excuses for that. It's like he was tied to a bull rope. Who gives a shit? You can still run the ropes while being tied to a fucking bull rope.
We don't even have to do a bracket on that one. That's the worst match of the year.
Oh no, that's in the categories. It's not. I didn't make a bracket for it because I don't even think.
I think there was nominations and that's it.
I think this year really outshined when it came to wrestling matches. Yeah. I don't think there's enough matches to put a bracket for worst.
Nah.
This year really outshined for great matches. So yeah, that's in the category for worst match of the year.
Maybe at most you do a mini bracket, but
no. I think I only have like 5 or 6 matches lined up for worst match of the year.
And Tyrus is at 5 of them. I'm cold. Chris Jericho also deserves a nod.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think I put a. I'll give you guys the list later. We'll go over that.
Tyrus.
Tyrus. Oh my God! The next one, Jason. Let's get back into it. Team Bischoff and Team Austin from 03, which all 3 of you guys were really pushing for this in the, I believe the Ruthless Aggression era.
Yep.
Against Becky and Charlotte from 2021.
Damn.
Fuck.
Which was arguably their best match, even though I think Evolution was their best match.
I agree.
It's neck and neck though.
Yeah.
It's definitely neck and neck.
This was a fantastic.
I'm going to go Bischoff and Austin. The only reason why I won't put Charlotte and Becky, and I will say it's 2 compared to Evolution, because my only issue with the Charlotte Becky match from 2 years ago is they did all that hate, the shooty shoots stuff, and then they just go in and have a regular match.
Yeah.
We don't have a balls to the wall, fucking go insane on each other, act like it's a fucking shoot.
But it was a damn good match, though.
It wasn't, but the problem that's what I mean.
You wanted them to actually have hate towards the match.
Yes, exactly. They just wrestled.
Yeah.
Well, because we know they could work together.
All the emotion was in the pre and the post, because remember Becky's great emotional post-match promo that she cut.
Right.
But it's like, that's the thing. It's like they had all the emotion in the pre and the post. They didn't have it in the meat and potatoes of the match itself.
Yeah. Okay.
Although the match itself is good. That's what I'm saying. Like the bell-to-bell action is very good. It's just, it doesn't fit the story that they were telling leading into it.
Yeah. Hence why I said their Evolution match was better.
Yeah, and I say it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's neck and neck, but that's where I put Evolution above it.
Okay. So Bischoff and Austin, is this unanimous?
Yeah.
Barely?
Barely for me, but yeah.
Okay.
It's a close one. I think this is one of those ones that they probably are later round matches, but I'm gonna have to go with Austin and Bischoff here.
Yeah. Like you could have seen Becky and Flair in the second round.
Yeah.
Well, for sure.
I'll say this, just my personal opinion. I think Becky and Charlotte is the best women's match in Survivor Series history. So, and I'm eliminating. So,
I honestly probably would give you that.
Yeah, I think that's the best women's matches.
Oh wait, women's singles matches?
Yeah, just look straight. Yeah.
Because the 2019 women's match wasn't that bad.
No, I'm talking about straight up singles.
Oh, okay, singles matches. Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll probably give you that.
Well, it's just that it's just that or Ronda and Charlotte.
Even though I thought Charlotte and Bliss wasn't that bad, it's not up there though.
That worked. That surprisingly worked well.
I think that's Alexa's best match, in my opinion.
I won't fully disagree with that.
Yeah,
and that's saying a lot, but I think that's Alexa's best match.
Which is surprising. They really only went one and done with those two.
Yeah.
That shocks me.
Yeah.
Well, no. Then they had a feud.
We're not going.
We're not counting the.
I mean, even though it wasn't a bad match, what was it? Extreme Rules. It wasn't a bad match. Okay.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Eva Marie.
She's the signing.
Who?
Eva Marie.
Oh, stop!
No, I will mark that out. Eva Mercedes. F your Ospreys. The Marine Club.
I firmly believe this is the day Jason will have a fucking mental breakdown if Eva Marie is the signing.
Wait, what is a double signing? Eva comes out with her as the valet to Tyrus.
Oh my god. Jason's gonna.
And she's Ronda's mouthpiece.
I swear to God. That happens, fucking Jason's gonna message us and be like, I quit the podcast. Goodbye. Oh my god.
The New Nightmare Collective. Was that Brandy's group?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Even Marie.
It was a nightmare to people watching it.
The new Close Your Doors Collective.
And Marie, there's her New Nightmare Collective.
You don't know me.
Oh, I still don't. I love her hat though.
I never understood that promo. I never.
We're also trying to know her.
You don't know me.
Actually, she pretty much said that Albany does know her.
And you raised the problem.
Oh God.
You are part of the problem.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, I replay at least once every 2 months. So I get to laugh.
You don't know me.
They just see Nyla Rose look over like, what the fuck?
and making fun of it on air.
We're gonna get canceled for this shit by every Eva Marie stan.
Real quick.
Exist.
Yeah, they exist.
Eva Marie, Saraya, and Ronda might battle.
Oh my God, that's gonna be.
Marina.
Guys, we're gonna get Ronda Rousey versus Saraya.
Oh, I called that.
Oh.
Yeah, we are.
Wait, I got one better. Ronda and Marina versus Saraya and a new member of the Outcast, because Tony Storm's out there in the Outcast.
It's going to be Eva Marie. She's going to come out with fucking green hair.
Right. Poor Ruby.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, the next one, Joe. The winner of the original bracket, Team WWF and the Alliance, against Brett and Diesel from 95.
Well, there goes the first round.
Yeah.
Told you guys, just wait.
We're kicking in the full gear now.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'll take my royalties now.
All tough everything, like Eva Marie. It's all right, everything. You know, real quick, how did y'all put the Eva Marie Survivor Series tag match on this list? Stays upset now.
You're wrong. I should have put the one with fucking Lana.
Oh no! Because of the fucking table spots. The one that happened 7 weeks in a row.
The table spot that should have happened didn't happen.
Oh my
And the payoff was Nia saying my hole.
Oh.
Not even that. Lana won just by fucking standing there.
God, it was such stupidity.
These are two great matches. The two were actually decided. Britt and Diesel's, I think, a very underrated series for the older matches.
Mm-hmm.
But I, as much as I don't get the Invasion storyline at times, I do love that Survivor Series tag, so I am going with that. But it could go either way.
Okay, so one for the defending champs,
right?
Pat.
Believe it or not, I'm actually going to go with Brett and Diesel here.
Okay.
There's just too much. There's too much against the Alliance versus WWF in my book here.
Okay.
Half the guys weren't even from WCW.
That's true.
There's the problem.
Yeah. Vince was actually originally supposed to be in the team, by the way, too. But were replaced by Big Show.
Yeah.
I think there's too much against it for me to actually put it over Brett and Diesel.
All right. So we have 1-1. Jason, deciding factor.
I am going to go with the best match of Big Daddy Cool Diesel's career. I'm going to go with Brett and Diesel.
No longer the defending champs.
Yeah, because fuck the Alliance. There's only two people that ever figure out the Kevin Nash formula: Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels.
Yes.
That's true.
Hell, I would even throw in Taker there. They had a really good match.
Yeah, they did have a good match at 12. Yeah.
I mean, I would say Triple H, but they only had one good match together.
And that was just an anomaly.
That was the Cell, yeah.
It wasn't the short wasn't the sledgehammer on the pole match. Fuck.
Sledgehammer ladder.
There's the sledgehammer ladder match is my favorite ladder match of all time.
Oh my god.
It's up to retire sign tonight.
No, Kevin Nash is going to be the fucking signing.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Quad advances.
You know what's making me sad? I'm joking so much about tonight. That one disappointed when it's Ospreay. I was hoping it's Towers.
We're making up all these fucking disappointments when really we're gonna be like, oh, we already knew it's Ospreay. We don't fucking care.
He wasn't signed already? Come on now.
No. I feel to get the show going, even though 0 hour is going to be the kickoff, but still to get the show going, I feel like that should be the first thing. Knock it out. Since Tony Khan's been talking about it, that should be the first thing of the show. Knock it out of the way. Don't have me fucking wait 4 hours until almost the main event and then announce it.
If you do
That's
that,
what they're going to do.
If it's Ospreay, I would do that. Hold on, it has a point before everybody jumps on. If it is Ospreay, I will have it announced on 0 hour. Have the Don Callis family come out because they're not on the show. Get angry because he wasn't around to help them on Wednesday night.
Mm-hmm.
And set up Ospreay to Takeshita for tonight for the pay-per-view.
It's not a bad bonus match.
That's not bad at all.
So you still get Ospreay wrestling.
Plus, Takeshita desperately needs something.
Right. I say Takeshita.
Well, that's why I wouldn't give it to Takeshita. Do Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher.
Or wait, yeah, because they were United Empire. Do that just to get Ospreay.
Would you split them up though? I wouldn't split up United Empire. I feel.
Or you do Ospreay and Fletcher against Takeshita and Hobbs.
So that's the thing. This is the part where it sucks that Sammy Guevara's hurt because I feel like Guevara would have been a good choice.
Yeah.
As much as you want to hate Guevara, I think Guevara would have been a good option to go for Ospreay as a starter. But however, I'm saying Takeshita desperately needs something because he hasn't done shit outside of Omega.
Let me rephrase that. I want to do Takeshita though. If you want him, because you want Ospreay to win, I would probably do Fletcher just so he could take the loss.
Yeah.
Takeshita needs to win something. I think to get to Ospreay.
I feel like you should book Ospreay and Takeshita going into World's End. No, because Ospreay would be in the finals.
Right. I want to do what you're calling Hobbs. Because Hobbs is being
don't even remotely do that with Hobbs.
Right.
Oh, no.
And I cracked up like he said last night. He's big, he's black, and he's jacked. I was like,
that's gonna be a t-shirt. That's gonna be a t-shirt.
That's one of the few things they're getting right now is they're booking Hobbs fantastically right now.
Surprisingly, but I was afraid outside of him beating Jericho, he wasn't gonna do shit.
But up like playing Big Show in the car this week.
Maybe I can put Big Show's hip back into place.
Dude, that's the thing. with Paul White or Big Show wrestling, like that match, I was scared for Kyle Fletcher because his head connected with the table.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He pulled a Spike Dudley, and I was so fucking scared. I was like, please check his head.
Luckily it was okay.
This man cannot walk, and he just almost killed a guy. Can we check on him, please? That's why I was.
I did my insight. That's not a bad idea to do.
It's not. I feel like you should kick it off.
You might want to get him on the card too.
Yeah.
Because the card stuff, I'll be honest, isn't bad, but it doesn't have much excitement to it.
No.
In terms of storylines. Other than Hangman and Swerve. Everything else feels like.
I still think that's the best story going into this fucking pay-per-view.
So, having an Ospreay bonus match isn't the worst thing.
And honestly, I'm going to be bold, and I'm going to call it right now. Hangman and Swerve is going to be the match of the night.
But you don't have to be bold.
Yeah, because I'm not expecting. Honestly, I'm not expecting a lot of MJF and Jay White.
Yes,
I said Jay White's getting exposed in this feud.
I feel like Jay White's going to get exposed in this match too.
Yeah,
like I know Jay White can work. I know he's like one of the best of all time, but I feel he's going to get exposed by this match with MJF, and it's going to show. Oh, Jay White really isn't a top heel as people think he is. Like
he's top heel in New Japan. He's not.
He's pretty much a top heel hidden behind Bullet Club. It's the
mystique.
Which makes me wonder why WWE didn't sign Jay White. Is it because he doesn't have that it factor?
I think they saw the writing on the wall.
He's not who he is outside of New Japan.
He's big fish. He was big fish in small pond, not
little fish in big pond. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's like showing, because watching back this feud, it does show Jay White's being carried.
He's saying the same things every single week.
Where MJF's fucking masterpiece on the mic, he changes it up. He's been carrying this feud on his back the whole time.
And this is like I said, I think in one of our last podcasts, they announced the match so early.
Yeah,
actually, which was a difference from them compared to announcing a match a couple weeks out that people were criticizing them for. But this is, quite frankly, sometimes this is why you announce a match only a couple weeks out and start a program with only a few weeks to go. Because if you do it for 8 weeks,
because they built this in like 2 months, and it was like.
That's what I'm saying. Like they went too long with the feud compared to really with their own history. Their own history was put a feud together in 3-4 weeks.
And what even makes it more sad is that the bigger payoff is the devil reveal than the match itself.
Exactly. Nobody cares about the match. Everybody wants to see the devil reveal.
Like, oh, okay, they're gonna put on a good main event. Okay, cool. But who's going to care afterwards?
It's literally going to be one of those matches where you're just looking at the entranceway the entire time.
How much longer can they go before they pay off the devil?
Within 2 months by World's End.
Yeah, not right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the payoff from the devil is not going to be great either.
Right, that's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm already
Was
saying.
especially if it's Jeff Perry or something like that.
They could need that to be heard.
Unless they do some stupid shit where the signing is the devil.
They could.
Yeah.
I mean, some people think somehow it's Ali or Zagor or somebody like that. But
that's the thing. Their 90 days aren't up.
But here's my only question, and I don't know this because it hasn't been put out yet. I wonder if some of these people that have gone back down to NXT, if their contracts get reworked by them going back down to NXT,
that's what I was thinking.
To go
and they get the 30 days clause,
30-day no compete.
So then the only person would be Ali.
It could be Ziggler too, because remember he went down there for a couple months last year.
Right, but then he got back on the main roster, and he's still in the 90-day.
It still could have been put in that contract though.
That's an interesting one because I think Dolph's contract was expiring in November. Now that's the funny thing.
It was.
So
I don't think
how does that work if you get released before that?
I mean, I'm not a contract expert, but
we're not Barry Bloom over here.
Your non-compete can't go past what your original contract originally said.
So
because if
Dolph might be
if Dolph if his contract was expiring in November and they released him before then, I believe they were just going to try and jump the gun and make sure he didn't compete when his contract did expire. So they probably released him beforehand and was like, all right, well, you're out of here anyway, but you still can't compete for 90 days.
And he's all right.
But that means I think they would also have to pay him as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're going to pay him, but at the same time, they're like, you're not going to go anywhere for 90 days.
Yeah.
But
however,
he's already doing stuff in public. As the Mammoth anyway.
He's doing the WrestleCons and all that.
He just did his first show all night, so is he out?
I think Jason makes a point because Ali did just go straight to NXT after.
Yeah, he did.
What was it? The Clash of Champions pay-per-view. He went down to NXT, has been working NXT for like the past 2-3 months.
Yeah.
So it could be him. I think. I don't think that's a huge thing. It would be good for Ali, but I don't think it's a huge thing.
I think the only outside person that from the releases that would be a decent payoff to this would be Ziggler.
Yeah, but I agree that out of releases, but I don't know how he fits into the storyline either.
But the thing is, what I don't get either, because I know people are going to nitpick about it. If it is Ziggler, people are going to nitpick and be like, okay, then was he the devil to the prior tapings of Dynamite? Was he like, was TK contract tampering?
It's not like the Black Scorpion was the Black Scorpion the entire way through.
Well, yeah, like that's a bother me. If they have someone else put the devil till they got off, that's not the issue. I just want to know, like, it's just random.
Yeah.
Like, if it's not.
Unless they say Ospreay is the devil. But that wouldn't make sense either.
That wouldn't make sense since he was literally at Wrestle Dream. So it's like.
Yeah. He's at Wrestle Dream.
Wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah. I don't know. It's going to be a mystery.
Is Dana Brooke or Eva Marie? You forgot. You're saying Ali. You forgot Dana Brooke got her contract potentially.
Oh,
fuck that, dude. Fuck that. Nah. Top dollar.
Eva.
Oh God.
It's top dollar.
You know that devil's way too damn skinny to be top.
No, I got it. Especially if it's going to be old Mr. Real Glass Jack Perry. It's Anna Jay.
Wait a minute.
I think Anna Jay's too tall.
Yeah.
No, she can put lifts in.
She's taller than Britt Baker, so.
Anna Jay has a bigger body than Jack. So I wonder if that. It's Jack or Britt. Wait,
it's Nikki Garcia.
Oh, it's Brie.
That's the signing.
No, it's Brie. Especially if Bryan Danielson's still there, it's Brie.
It's Brie.
Brie's the science. She's the world class wrestler.
I love this. Okay,
so.
Woo! Okay.
You know WWE is on bad terms with them. The other night on Raw, I was cracking up when they were advertising Nikki Bella's show that comes on the Raw. They only announced Blake Shelton. They didn't even mention Nikki Bella in the store the promos.
Yeah, I noticed that. They were like, "Oh, the Armageddon hosted by Blake or starring Blake Shelton."
I'm being actually legitimate. There is one outside of left field person that it legitimately could be.
Who?
Matt Cardona.
With the devil?
Yes.
That's not a bad pick, but if you're told about he's being revealed tonight, he won't be because he's in Philly for MLW tonight.
Oh yeah.
He goes down pre-tape.
That's what I think. If it's pre-tape, because he has a loser leaves MLW match.
Yeah, exactly. Against Old Manser.
There you go.
Against Old Manser. By the way, talking about out-punting your fucking coverage. Jesus Christ, Manser. Where the fuck did that one come from?
Go back to Adam J. Jack Perry out-kicked his covers, too. So
he out-kicked the planet.
Yeah, so a lot of the guys out-kicked their covers.
Okay. All right. Back into it again.
I don't even think we're
this
out of
the way more interesting. I'm sorry.
We're not out of the first round bat.
No, breaking news of Eva Marie being signed just says Shockley.
Brett and Diesel advance. They beat the defending champs. The next one, Jason.
Yes.
Team Andre and Team Hogan from 87 against Team Raw and Team SmackDown from 2005.
Team Raw versus Team SmackDown. The Andre Hogan fans really just good at the end with them trying to make Bigelow the number 2 babyface. I mean, obviously that didn't work out so well for them. But yeah, Raw versus SmackDown, fantastic match.
Okay. All right. So is this unanimous?
Unanimous.
The next one, Pat, we have Roman and Drew from 2020 against the 3-on-2 from 2013, which was Punk and Bryan versus the Wyatt family.
Roman and Drew.
Is this also unanimous?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Phyllis did not make it to the second round.
Thank God.
The next one, Joe.
Okay.
The Team Rhodes against Team Shield from 2013.
Okay.
Against Team Batista and Team Orton from 2008.
These are kind of close. They're both close for actually. Not much more else I can say. I only have a Team Rhodes and Team Shield. That was 6 out of the more. That could be just Roman Klein and
This was like one of the few times they made Roman look strong.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going with that.
Okay. Is this unanimous or no?
I'm taking the 2013 Roman match. Yeah.
Rhodes and Shield. The next one. Hey, Jason. This is for you.
Oh, Jesus.
Phyllis and Del Rio from 2011 against Cena, Ryback, and Phyllis from 2012.
Motherfucker, I have to put Phyllis for. Can I make this a draw?
Ryback's the signing.
Stop. Stop. Ryback's the signing.
Ryback.
Oh, God.
Even Ryback.
Ryan Reeves is all elite.
Nah. It's fucking Enzo Amore.
Oh, God.
Also,
5 years ago today, he got kicked out of Survivor Series for dressing in disguise.
What perfect anniversary?
Yeah. Yeah, you were over for that one. I remember that. It was just you and me watching that one, and we see the blonde security guard just tackle.
Yeah. And it's fucking Enzo. That was fucking great.
I'll go with the freeway only because of the Shield debut. Not because of anything to do with Phyllis.
Which happened today, the Shield debut. Didn't it?
I don't think it was on this day.
Is it the anniversary today?
No, I don't think it's on this day in history now.
Or was it yesterday?
Hold on.
Because I saw Rollins reposted a tweet about it.
It might have been yesterday.
I'm checking right now. Today. Yeah.
So it is the anniversary. All right. Cool. That works. So is this unanimous? The Shield debut or no?
Not on my end, but Pat picks it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with Jason.
Okay, so 2-on-1. There we go. The next one, Joe. The chamber match from 2002 against Seth and Nakamura from 2018.
Chamber match.
Unanimous?
Yeah.
But I do like Seth and Nakamura's match.
Even though I thought this was Seth and Nakamura's best match together, but
yeah,
that's just me. I did enjoy their last man standing this year. I still think their 2018 match is their top match. Final match of the first round. Finally, Pat, Team Miz and Team Morrison from 2009 against the men's match of Team Raw and Team SmackDown from 2016.
Oh, 2016.
I agree.
Yeah.
Unanimous. All right. Whew. Second round. And this is where we get to the speed round until we get speed bumps.
Well, the first round was pretty easy. We just went off top like 25 times.
Probably because we knew the first round was going to be easy.
An hour. Right.
Yeah. It's okay.
It's like it's hard to talk. like the news broke live on the podcast.
Yeah, breaking news, guys. Eva Marie is the new signing for AEW. How do you guys feel?
Natalie, we'll call her
whatever.
Yeah.
Also, Ryback is the devil. How do you feel about that?
Ooh,
the big guy.
Yeah, too small for people that are playing him, but yeah.
He's there to sell his protein powder. There you go.
Yeah. So when we're first, there sells energy drinks.
He's also there to pass around Phoenix Marie.
The mushroom energy drinks that Ric Flair has.
Woo energy.
Oh God! All right, second round until we get speed bumps, which I think is the first round. The first matchup. Pat, Sid and HBK, Brett and Austin.
Brett and Austin.
Yeah, this is easy, Brett and Austin.
Yeah. Unanimous? Okay.
Absolutely.
I thought it was going to be a speed bump. Okay.
Bye, Sid. Don't shit your pants on the way out.
Jason, Brock and Brian, the 10-man tag from 87.
Brock and Brian.
Unanimous?
Brian. Next.
Okay, next. This might be easier than the first round. Shit. Joe.
Yes.
The Dream Team and the $1 Million Team against the triple threat of HBK, Triple H, and Cena.
Triple threat.
Is this unanimous?
Triple threat.
Yeah.
Wow. So Gobbledygooker was more important than The Undertaker.
Yes. I'm telling you.
Duh.
Gobbledygooker's the debut tonight.
If Gobbledygooker made it to WrestleMania, he would have remained.
Gobbledygooker does not think Blue Lives Matter.
Oh, Pat, Chavo and Benoit, Shelton and Christian.
Shelton and Christian.
I'm going to go off on a whim and said this is unanimous because you guys
Shelton.
pretty much groaned. When
I didn't groan, but
It was a groan. It was yeah.
Okay.
One dude's making it, but somebody's not.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
All right. Shelton and Christian then. The next one, Jason, we have the men's match of Raw, SmackDown, and NXT against Team Orton and Team Triple H from 04.
Because of the Walter elimination 5 minutes in, that's inexcusable. Orton versus Evolution.
Okay. Pat?
Orton and Trips.
All right.
Also, it moves on because of Snitsky's receipt on Maven.
I mean, plus Orton lost to Riddle by a roll-up.
What the fuck?
I just love that Orton RKO'd him after, but that's okay.
This is the sign tonight.
Oh, God! That actually might be the sign.
He was just on Raw like a couple weeks ago.
They're backstage.
And that's what got Tony thinking.
All right.
I'm going to take somebody right from under their nose that was in their building,
God,
eating their catering.
no.
Fucking Christ. Orton and Triple H advance. Team, yeah. Jason's about to have a heart attack.
Oh, bro.
I think now you got Jason convinced that it could be Snitsky.
No, it could be Matt Riddle.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because his release was weird. Plus, all the main
I think
roster.
it's an actual just straight fire. I don't think there's no 90 days.
No.
The main roster talent got released. Then the NXT talent got released. Then he got released before SmackDown the next day.
Like literally, was it the next day or was it like the?
No, it was the next day.
It was in that week of like releases, right?
The next day, yeah. All the releases happen on Thursday because that's when they do like the quarter hour, the budget, the quarterly budget reports, all that shit. But
Wait, this was after the merger, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think we talked about it, and I think Pat predicted it. He was like, Riddle's going to be next. Watch.
And it was the next day. It was the next day.
But it was just Riddle by himself. It wasn't.
Right. Like Riddle's release was separate from everybody else's. So.
I didn't even think of Riddle. Shit.
Yeah.
But he's not respected by the locker room. So.
That's just Tony trying.
Again, we got to create a narrative.
Tony trying to speak.
No, wait.
Yeah, but
no,
why?
I'll bring up your point from yesterday. Pat has a good point. He said this calls me Tony trying to calm it down because the person's not really respected.
That's why I'm thinking it's Goldberg.
Wait, hold on. One more. I know who the devil is, not the sign. The devil's Marty Scurll.
Oh, Jesus.
The villain?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, no, my bad.
Is this to appease Serena Deeb?
She was backstage again after all her heat last year.
Hold on.
Oh, I was just joking.
No, because weren't they trying to get Marty Scurll on AEW?
Yeah. Initially, when the company first opened, when he didn't have speaking out against him.
I mean, Riddle had a lot of allegations against him, so.
Well, hold on. One of them was proven false beyond a shadow of a doubt because the one girl was a fucking psychopath.
Okay, but do you want to explain Darby Allin too?
I don't. I think there's some holes in that one too with the Darby thing. Jimmy Havoc one, there's no disputing. Jimmy Havoc, yeah. Yeah, that's no disputing.
No, the Devil's fucking G-Raver.
Oh, Jesus!
Not that I'm saying that they shouldn't defend the speaking out girls if they are true, but I'm just saying they signed Ric Flair no problem, and he has a pass.
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
Ric Flair. They signed him no problem.
Yeah, and they got called out for it. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. If Marty Scurll or Matt Riddle is going to be a signing.
Remember, Flair's signing got held up for 2 years because of the fucking dark side of the ring thing.
Right,
he was supposed to be in there 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Matt ? That's who it is.
It's not Tremont.
No, Matt ? Matt Riddle.
It's Eva Marie, Marty Scurll, and Tyrus.
No, that's why I was cracking up, and I'm saying watch it be fucking Goldberg. I'm telling you right now.
It's David Starr.
Oh fuck.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
Let's just have a Star new faction. It's all these speaking out people. They fucking invade AEW.
It's fucking Jack Gallagher.
Travis Banks. Fucking
Jack Gallagher.
Joey Ryan.
Joey Ryan.
It's
Joey fucking Ryan.
That might get off. So
he got fired from fucking Six Flags. He's now he's going to be working at AEW.
Well, that's not how your job life goes.
By the way, I want to call out match reviewers for not putting Joey Ryan's name when they review matches that he was in. Like, yeah. I get that he's part of speaking out, but like the dude was a part of the match you're talking about, so shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Oh, spicy.
You're talking about the Young Bucks against Candice and Joey in their famous match where Candice bleeds a bucket. Joey Ryan
and Candice wins the match.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, they literally listed it as Young Bucks versus Candice LeRae. It's like, no,
yeah, I know.
He has a tag partner. Stop with your fucking holier than thou bullshit.
I know.
The Devil group is everybody speaking out.
Yeah.
That's the whole state.
Their theme music will also be done by Ronnie Racky.
Oh, no.
Matt is by Eva Maria Saraya. There you go.
No, the big signing is now going forward, Falling in Reverse is performing Saraya's theme song every time. Anyway. I digress.
That's a great restaurant.
Oh, do you now?
Yeah, no.
I digress. All right. Joe, Batista and Taker, Team Cena and Team Authority.
This is a tough one for me. I'll go Cena. Team Cena too far.
Pat?
I'm going to agree with Joe here. Team Cena and Team Authority.
Yeah, I was going to say that too.
All right. I feel like this next one's also unanimous. Pat, Shane and Kane, the three-way tag.
Three-way tag.
Three-way tag. Oh, sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, that's unanimous. I already called it that point. The next one, Jason, Kevin Owens, and Dean Ambrose against the Men's War Games match from last year.
Men's War Games.
Unanimous? Yeah. All right.
Yep.
Moving along. We have Jason, Triple H and Flair against Brock and Ray.
Triple H and Flair.
Is this unanimous?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I'm giving Brock and Ray credit, but still. All right. Joe, Ronda and Charlotte Orton and HBK.
Just to stop the unanimous, so I know it's not going for barely. I'll go with Ronda and Charlotte.
Pat?
Orton HBK.
Jason.
Get the fuck out of here, Sandy Hook Ronda. Orton
Oh
HBK.
my God.
No, she's part of the New Nightmare Collective.
She ain't getting out of here anytime soon.
Yeah. She came to kill ROH. Then she's going to kill AEW.
You don't know me! All right.
Oh, we do. We know you're transphobic and think Sandy Hook's a hoax. Yes, we know you.
Hey.
But we don't know Marina, clearly.
And we don't know how to say her fucking daughter's name, that long ass name that she has. Anyway. Pat, Brett and Sean, Brock and Styles.
Brock and Styles.
Jason. Unanimous. All right. Joe, the Bar and the Usos, the women's war games from last year.
I love the women's war games.
Is this unanimous?
No.
No? Jason?
Women's war games.
Oh. Yeah. I was actually going to say yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Team Bischoff and Team Austin. Brett and Diesel. Don't think I didn't hear that.
No,
Fuck. At least it's second round.
Right.
It's not first round. Still doesn't make all the difference, but still it's more understandable.
Yeah. whatever gets you for today. No, fuck it. This match gets shown too much love. I'm going the other way. Brett and Diesel.
Oh, Joe?
I'll make Pat have fun. I'll go also Bischoff.
Pat.
Pat's
like, I'm next to you. I'll just beat the shit out of you right now.
But like Ava Marie's gonna beat up MJF tonight.
Oh, all green, everything.
No, I got it. I got the devil. It's Alicia Toot.
Stop. His girlfriend.
Swerve.
We're all told about being Adam Cole's girlfriend. No, MJF's still the devil, but it's his girlfriend. There you go.
Swerve, you're still a dick. I'm moving out. Oh. Jesus Christ. Brett and Diesel. Oh. Okay. This is surprising. All right. Joe.
Yes.
Rollin, Team Raw versus Team SmackDown in 05 against Roman and Drew.
We're all SmackDown 05.
Is this unanimous?
I'll say Raw and SmackDown.
2-on-1 or unanimous?
Unanimous.
Well, it don't matter.
Okay. It don't matter now. I was going to say, yeah.
His vote matters.
His vote does matter, but
he's gonna. Yeah.
Right.
Because regardless, look, the vote does matter, but at the same time, if it's just a 2-on-1 situation, that one person can sway the other, like, regardless of what you voted.
That's why
We're not. Oh God. Okay, Jason. Team Rhodes and Team Shield against Punk, Cena, Ryback.
Rhodes and Shield.
Joe.
Where's the Shield?
Unanimous.
Wow, Phyllis is officially out of this bracket.
Bye.
The devil is Phyllis. All right.
There's still like that 2% belief that it could actually be that.
Yeah.
That'll be the stupidest fucking work ever. Why would you publicly fire the guy and then...
No, I will give him credit for working people, but it will also be stupid in this sense. That did not help your business at all.
No.
No.
Like, you were willing to sacrifice the low ticket sales, the low merch sales, Punk still being your number one merch mover,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
the only way that makes sense is if they were able to patch things up with Punk.
No.
Because of all that low stuff.
Punk made it way too obvious this week he's not together.
Yeah.
So, Team Rhodes and Team Shield. And the final match of the second round goes to Pat. The chamber match from 2002 against the men's match, Team Raw and Team SmackDown.
From 2016?
2016.
Okay.
2016.
Ooh, Jason.
Chamber.
Joe.
I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting me to go next.
It's either me or Pat that always gets to decide and vote. Well, Joe needs to do it one time.
Sorry, I'm too busy.
Joe's always first. That's the problem.
Yes,
he's usually the first one that gets asked to do it on the very first match of the first round.
Or the last one.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm trying to only sign people for tonight. I didn't expect this. I'm throwing names out there. Who was born against Will Ospreay? We need some shit to go down. So,
the signing is fucking Jackson Riker.
Oh, no.
You know what? That might be worse than everybody we just mentioned. Just based on, human circumstance. I gotta go to the chamber now.
Oh, man.
I know.
Ooh, all right. Third round. Let's go. Pat, Brett and Austin, Brock and Brian.
Jesus.
Sweet 16. I mean, this is an understandable third round matchup.
Yeah,
could have been fit for a Final Four, but
he won Brian Austin.
Oh, he went Brett and Austin? Okay. Joe?
Let Jason have fun. Brock and Brian.
Jason.
Why? Why should I have all the
Brian Austin.
Oh, okay. All right. The next one, Jason, HBK, Triple H, and Cena, Shelton, and Christian.
This is where I hate the previous matchup because this is the Edge and Lance Storm against freaking Test and Edge. Freaking. Just for the super kick alone, I'll go with the three-way.
Is this unanimous? Or no? Joe?
I like to have fun. Shelton and Christian.
Yeah.
Triple threat. This is going to be like literally you guys being dicks these final couple matchups. This is great.
Well, there should be some hesitancy in the third round.
Yeah, there should be some. Come on, we need to fucking put some interest in this. We'll
have better matchups.
Well, I'm sorry. Shit, this is how the bracket lies.
I'm sorry Tony's mystery signing of Ava Marie got revealed.
Yeah, I got distracted by the signing. Anyway.
Well, you know what's amazing? Now this is a way shorter podcast than we normally do. That's the funny thing.
And we've been doing so many fucking side conversations too.
That's what I mean. I say the sport itself's going to be easy. It's going to be relatively.
It's pretty much relatively easy as of right now.
Right. Yeah. You know who was amazing for the most part? They were matched up right. I knew there were going to be a lot of sidetracks.
Yeah. Good thing. Good. Yeah. Joe, Team Orton and Team Triple H against Cena and the Authority.
Cena and the Authority.
Pat?
Cena and the Authority.
Unanimous.
Unanimous. All right. See, not that bad. Jason, the three-way tag or the men's war games from last year?
SmackDown sets tag.
Joe.
Pat, have fun. Men's war games.
Pat?
I'm going to get men's war games here.
Okay.
Just with the Sami Zayn storyline flowing through it and all that stuff, turning on Owens, that goes through.
Okay. Fair. Wow, this was not on my fucking bingo card. Jesus Christ. All right. Pat, Triple H and Flair, Orton and HBK.
Trips and Flair.
Okay. Joe?
Triple H and Flair.
Yeah, I would have unanimous.
Wow. Okay. Ooh, Joe, Brock and Styles, the women's war games.
Brock and AJ.
Pat?
Brock and AJ.
Unanimous.
So this is proven to be better than Brock and Bryan. All right. So the next one.
Based off of the tournament, yes.
Based off of the tournament, yes. Thank you.
I mean, I love both matches,
Jason.
but I think I like Brock and Bryan a little bit better.
I mean, both. I think both matches were equal in their own right. To be honest with you, they were fantastic. Jason, the tough one to you again. Brett and Diesel, Team Raw and Team SmackDown from 2005.
Brett and Diesel.
Is this unanimous or no? Pat?
I agree with Jason.
Yeah.
Brett and Diesel? Okay.
I'm fighting, but yes, unanimous.
Okay. Pat, Team Rhodes and Team Shield against the Chamber match.
Chamber.
Joe?
Chamber.
All right.
By the way,
I'm assuming that's...
I think we meant, by the way, Brett and Austin, not Brett and Diesel.
Okay. So, final 8. Here we go. Not a bad final 8 outside of one match. Pat, Brett and Austin, HBK, Triple H, and Cena.
Brett and Austin.
Unanimous? All right. Joe, Team Cena and the Authority against the Men's War Games.
Cena and Authority.
Jason.
Cena and Authority.
Pat, is this unanimous?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, you were going Men's War Games. Okay. All right.
Ended up holding together more consequences than Cena and the Authority.
You got a point. The aftermath was more... Okay.
That's because they all have both.
That's true. Joe, Triple H and Flair, Brock and Styles.
Brock and AJ.
Pat?
Brock and AJ.
Unanimous.
All right. Jason, Brett and Diesel, the Chamber match.
Brett and Diesel because Triple H got his throat broken by Van Dam.
Still worked the fucking 20 minutes after that.
Yeah. No, he did.
So 1 for Brett and Diesel. Joe?
I thought Pat Chamber.
Pat?
Brett and Diesel.
All right. Final 4. Ooh, Jason, Brett and Austin, Cena and the Authority.
Brett and Austin.
Pat?
Brett and Austin.
All right. Well, Joe, is it going up against Brock and Styles or Brett and Diesel?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Now this is a finals-worthy match right here.
Yeah.
This is.
Final 4. It's not... Hey, that's better than nothing. See, I made it work. A solid Final 4 here. See? A solid Final 4.
You're getting a golf clap.
You know what? Should I give a standing ovation for Tony for Eva Marie too?
Oh.
Real quick, it's Cameron, the devil.
God.
I'll go Brock and AJ.
All right, Jason.
Either the best match of Kevin Nash's career or the best match, in my opinion, that Brock has had in his second run.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it's boiled up against, yeah.
Pretty much.
I think in terms of what it meant more with the Brett Diesel match. So I'm going to go Brett Diesel.
Pat, the deciding factor goes to you.
Okay, so
I'm not dead. I'm not asleep.
I just want to make sure he didn't fall down stuff like Bob Backlund.
Oh,
No, it's tires because he doesn't know how to fucking walk.
That's why Bob Backlund's ring got taken away. He's the new signing. World class, one of the best wrestlers in the world. There you go.
Oh my God.
Yeah, if you were talking about 1977.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Jesus Christ.
he's the devil.
Nah, coming back from the dead, it's Chris Benoit.
Oh, Jesus.
Sebastian Jackson.
No, the signing is Virgil.
Meat sauce all over the place.
Now time it gets to have some more unlimited breadsticks and meat sauce.
Yeah, because all the Olive Gardens are shutting down.
Oh.
All right. I'm gonna I'm gonna go with Brock and AJ.
Okay.
Because, and this is gonna be a weird thing, against Austin and Brett, I think that's the best matchup of I don't know which one's better.
Okay. So, okay.
Which is going to be a difficult decision coming up, like right now.
Yes, because in the finals,
like right
Pat,
now.
you're going to kick off the finals. Brock and
now we finally had Anthony be a dick on one time in this podcast.
Yes.
Took the finals to do it.
Yep. Waited for me. I waited for it. The finals.
He's the devil.
I'm the devil.
You get on a freaking red eye to freaking LA as we speak.
Yeah. After this, I got to go catch a really fast. I got to go on the jet, get to LA. It's actually like an 18-hour drive, but yeah, I'm going to catch a jet. Pat, Brock and Styles, Brett and Austin. Oof.
Well, I want to pull a picture of you, Marie, down my movie.
Oh. Oh. Whew.
It's pretty close between the two, but I'm going to go with Brett and Austin here.
Okay.
That match was better than AJ and Brock's, where AJ won the title last minute, and thank God it wasn't Jinder Mahal versus Brock.
Well,
that match would not be in consideration.
Maybe after the worst Survivor Series match of all time.
But there wasn't much to it other than, oh yeah, here's the
Brock
two champions.
Brock politics.
Yeah.
Barclays or politics.
Mm.
He wouldn't want Jinder. He didn't blame the guy.
Going based off match quality, it's really freaking close.
Okay. So Brett and Austin gets one. Jason.
So again, for me, it's going to be about what. Yeah, they're probably equal in terms of match quality. I'm going to say based on what matters more. Again, Brock and Styles was just a random, brand versus brand matchup, whereas Brett and Austin kick-started the feud to do the double turn at WrestleMania, which led to USA and Canada, which led to Austin going babyface, and it led to the hottest company, the company has ever had. Brock and AJ is just there on a random Raw versus SmackDown Survivor Series thing. Brett and Austin matters more. Yeah. And also in terms of the match quality, obviously beforehand, Austin would eventually have all the injuries and all that would hamper his in-ring work. But in terms of this match, it opens up people's eyes to what Austin can do in a main event setting in the ring.
Like he can actually go.
Yeah. So
this really did kickstart Austin to becoming the biggest star of the company's history.
You can say what you want about the King of the Ring, and the King of the Ring does do that to a degree. But
that was just like planting the seeds.
Yeah, this vaults him up to a huge level, and WrestleMania is just the icing on the cake.
Yeah. Okay.
So Austin.
So is this unanimous?
It was unanimous anyway.
Woo! Do we want to say this was a more rightful winner than
Yes.
Team WWF and the Alliance?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm zipping my mouth on that one.
Based on the storyline, not quality match. The lines.
Yeah, so you can't reward a bad storyline just because they had one good match.
Based on the storyline, Britt and Diesel will have been more qualified.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, because it leads to Brett transitioning to eventually drop the belt to Shawn, and it leads to Diesel's quasi, heel thing, winner heel thing that he does that right before he leaves.
Yeah.
But since we're basing it off matches, the match itself, Brett and Austin. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So as a redo and the new and the greatest Survivor Series match of all time, Bret Hart and Stone Cold from 1996. I had a feeling this was going to be up there because I was surprised. I was surprised it was eliminated like in the last tournament. So
I'm actually surprised the men's SmackDown vs. Raw tag from 2016 didn't go higher.
Yeah.
Surprised by.
Well, who did it lose to? Brett and Diesel.
Yeah.
They lost at a Chamber, which understandably so. Understandably so. But okay. Brett and Austin is the winner, rightfully so.
Because logic.
Logic. No, because of Eva Marie. Thank you. So that wraps up the redo for Survivor Series. And now we stay tuned as we go into the year-end awards. I haven't decided what we're going to do first. I think what we're going to do first is the greatest matches of 2023 to cap off this whole match marathon we have going right now for the year. So the next episode will... Oh, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake.
We're gonna halt the nominee process as of Survivor Series.
Yes.
I think that's fair.
We will. Yes, after Survivor Series, that's it.
Sorry, Continental Classic. Sorry, Final Battle. Sorry, World's End. You will not be included.
Exactly. Anything after Survivor Series, that's it. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Well,
anyway.
Let's prepare everyone for flight.
This episode is sponsored by Tyrus. Anyway.
That's a big sponsor.
We're making all these jokes now, but when this episode is released, it's not going to even matter.
It's not. But shout us out.
You would already probably know who the devil is.
Exactly. This is just us messing around.
Yeah.
But hey, Tyrus, shout us out on Fox News.
Yeah, that's where I want to be shouted out on. Wow.
Yeah, this is where I'm going to close the laptop. We're canceled for good. Goodbye. Anyway. Yes, we are going to be talking about the greatest matches of 2023, dating from, I want to say, Wrestle Kingdom from early this year up until Survivor Series this year. So stay tuned for what we have in store for that. I will send you the list of that. Also, the list of the greatest wrestlers of the year. And I will send you the list of the year-end awards episode of every single category that we named. So if I leave anything out, please let me know.
Let's sure we preface this to the viewers at home, the listeners. The greatest wrestler, we're going to be doing both male, female, and if they're considered as part of a tag team.
Well, the greatest wrestlers for this year is going to be both male and female.
Okay.
They're going to be mixed in together.
Okay.
They're not separate. It's completely mixed in together. So it's male and female both competing in one bracket.
That is fair.
It's fair enough because
Soraya.
No. Not at all. Not at all nominated.
Matches before that.
Not at all nominated. At all. Anyway, honestly, she's in one of the worst categories this year.
Yeah.
So, yes, we will be talking about all the stuff that's happened this year in our next episode. Part one of it, leading up to it with the greatest matches first. We hope you enjoyed this episode. This was a fun one. Yes, this won't get, obviously uploaded until after Full Gear, so you'll know who the devil is And we were right. It's Eva Marie.
Maybe you know who the signing is.
Yeah. The signing, we all know it's Tyrus. We were right. I get it. It just shows that logic prevails. So, yes, we hope you enjoyed. Please check out Wrestling in Mom's Basement on YouTube. Follow them on Instagram and Twitter. Check out Jason Rowland, H2O Wrestling. Follow him on Instagram, Twitter. Do not stalk him on Facebook.
You don't.
So please go check him out. Check out Turning Time Podcast. We're on all streaming platforms. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow us everywhere. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Be sure to follow us around and, help us get those numbers up there. Check out our recent episode, Best Matches of the PG Era. It's already up, so go check that out. That was a fun episode. Thank you guys for listening, and thank you guys for watching Turning Time Podcast, and we hope you enjoyed this fantastic episode.
Keep going.
Fucking Tyrus.